The top 10 most dangerous places in the world. The world's filled with places that can literally creep you out. You'll get adrenaline rushes, goosebumps, and an increased heart rate. And if you're someone who has a weak heart, these places are just not for you because they're the world's most dangerous places. Many people visit these places just for the sake of fun, but they usually return with lifelong fears, and some might never return at all. So keep watching, but make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. Number 1. The Danakil Desert, Eritrea. So what's your perception of hell? Somewhere hot and red and scary, right? Well, this place is simply a little trailer of what hell might look like. First up, it's a place that visiting without a guide is strictly forbidden. The Danakil Desert of Africa, nicknamed Hell on Earth, is inhabited only by the few who choose to engage in salt mining. Only researchers and scientists choose to visit this place because they have their research work. Otherwise, no one would want to set foot here deliberately. This brutal place is one of the hottest and lowest places on Earth, with temperatures reaching up to a whopping 120 degrees Fahrenheit many days of the year. Being 16 meters below sea level, Danakil has numerous active volcanoes and geysers spewing lava and toxic gases all over. If you look on the internet, you'll find pictures that'll look like paintings because that's how unreal this place is overall. So make sure you think twice before trying to plan a trip there. Number 2. Ilha de Camada Grande, Snake Island, Brazil. What do you fear the most? Is it by chance a serpent, a vector? Well, if that's the case, I suggest you keep your distance from this island because it'll literally give you the chills as you can hear those hisses from far away. Somewhere off the coastal regions of Brazil, this small-sized island is recognized as a dangerous place for quite a simple reason. Its inhabitants are venomous snakes. Due to the countless stories of people becoming prey to these creatures, the Brazilian government has prohibited anyone from entering this place. Researchers claim that about 5 snakes inhabit this island per square meter, which includes one of the most venomous snakes in the world, Bothrops. Here's a fun fact. The lighthouse on this island is fully automated ever since a fatal attack on the lighthouse keeper by the snakes. Thankfully, it's an island, so even if you're a wildlife lover and fear nothing, we suggest you stay away from this island because it has more snakes than the rest of the world combined. You could literally find these snakes in bundles. Number 3. Lake Natron, Tanzania. This place may look like it's from some other planet, but it's only one of the deadliest lakes on Earth. This lake is famously known for its poor hospitality because neither humans nor animals can go near it because of its high level of toxicity. On Lake Natron's surface, a crust of alkali salt has formed due to the high temperatures in the area reaching over 100 degrees. With pH levels greater than 12, the lake makes sure to kill all animals or humans that come in contact with it, and hence, as you can imagine, swimming in this shallow lake is forbidden. This level of pH will actually burn your skin in seconds and you won't be able to survive it. And if you were thinking to go and admire the lake's stunning scenery, well, forget it. The strong odor of sulfur will keep you away far from its bay. Number 4. Valley of Death, Kamchatka, Russia. Welcome to the Russian Valley of Death, a sight that will always be as enchanting and dark as it is lethal. This place will give you chills, not only because of its chilly weather, but because of all the deadly and unearthly things that you'll see around you. Starting from skeletons of dead animals to a strong chemical smell, this place is a full package for what could fit under the title of most dangerous places. The place is covered in blankets of snow and a show of fireworks from the eruptive mountains. Though the place has a certain scenic beauty, it's also littered with frozen bodies of dead animals all around. While plants and animals die quickly, so do people. You'll soon start to feel dizzy and unwell. The toxic gases emitted by the volcanoes suffocate any who dare to visit this place, and its chilly environment will keep one well preserved forever. So go there only if you want your early demise to last for an eternity. It's basically a suicide spot. Number 5. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. One wouldn't expect a national park would be listed as a dangerous place to take a trip to, but despite its picturesque look, Madidi National Park is located not only in the world's most biologically diverse region, but it's home to the most poisonous and aggressive fauna on Earth. This is yet another place on our globe that isn't human or animal friendly because of its unwelcoming environment. I'm not really sure why there would be places like this that wouldn't want themselves to be explored, but any contact with these plants on the island can cause instant rash, severe itching, and dizziness. So you might end up fainting on the island, and what happens next will kind of be left up to fate, because this place also has the deadliest, massive spiders that simply have been around forever. And if that wasn't enough, any open cuts or wounds can be infected by the teeming parasites, proving themselves to be deadly. However, it's the stories of the giant venomous spiders attacking people that really makes this park not ideal for a vacation spot. Make sure you don't fall for the cover of this book because it's a little bit too much to handle. Number 6. The Gateway to Hell. So we've already talked about hell on earth. Now it's time to let you know where the gate is. This place is like Satan's personal workshop where he stands and mocks people at their incoming. But then again, it's not a place you can visit because it's simply that dangerous. The Erte Ale volcano is located in the Afar Depression in Ethiopia. It's known as one of the most dangerous volcanoes to exist with its constant active state. The lakes of lava at its summit constantly emit toxic gases, and with the high temperatures, it makes it almost impossible for one to go near it. The numerous small earthquakes formed by this volcano also makes it difficult to inhabit nearby, and people are in a constant fear of a major eruption. So it turns out there isn't even a need for evacuations, because people simply don't think of living anywhere near this scary location. Imagine sleeping and hearing a loud, deafening blast of a volcano from your backyard. Scary, right? Number 7. Bikini Atoll, Radioactive Islands. Nature's not the only bad guy in taking away gorgeous places, because humans are just as bad. We had one of the most gorgeous shores and coastal areas, and we destroyed it ourselves and made it so that any life there would end up with a slow death. Located in the Marshall Islands in the Pacific Ocean, these gorgeous beaches are a dream for tourists and photographers alike. But it's the first place on our list to have been deemed dangerous by the actions of mankind, as the United States used the area as a testing ground for nuclear weapons in the 1940s and 50s. These actions caused many indigenous people to flee their homeland of crystal blue seashores. Though many people suffered with debilitating health issues caused by the massive release of radiation, the U.S. government paid them in retribution. It's said that high levels of radiation are still found there today. Sorry folks, looks like this beach isn't going to be open to the public anytime soon. Number 8. Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. Turns out that many places across the globe have been sentenced as the most dangerous ones because of active volcanoes. This active volcano, with its frequent eruptions, has already left countless people without shelter and livelihood, and the towns nearby have been covered in lava and ash more often than once. This most certainly proves it's not an ideal place to live. But not only is this place terrible to live, but one won't even want to visit it just for the sake of tourism because the eruptions of this volcano are so unpredictable. This horrifying volcano has one of the highest rates of dangers and destruction because of the mass of lava that it produces. The most recent eruption in February of 2018 ejected a cloud of ash and toxic smoke to the height of 2,500 meters and was said to have spread to the furthest banks of Australia. As for islands go, this just might be one of the most dangerous ones to live on. Apart from natural threats, how about getting scared from a lot of animals in one place? This elephant kingdom is surely filled with huge elephants that might crush you under their feet like a breadcrumb. But apart from that, this place is home to deadly crocodiles that'll also tear you apart. This one probably has the most deceiving name to it. In reality, the elephants of this kingdom are most likely the last things to kill you here. To one's surprise, the true danger comes from the local farms of crocodiles. The local farm owners rent out semi-enclosed, flimsy rafts. This still doesn't stop tourists from getting into the action and hanging out pieces of meat to feed the crocodiles from a pole. The stunts performed by the crocodiles to eat the meat are amazing and often leave the visitors in awe. However, with a small net covering half the area and plastic barrels supporting a thin wooden board, you can't really expect for it to be safe. On the plus side, the shack has a roof, so you don't have to worry about getting sunburn. Number 10. Mount Washington, USA. Surely mountains are a dream for many climbers who live, breathe, eat, and sleep mountains. It's like their blood pumps just for the sake of these mountains. But even the craziest ones are scared to climb through this one because it's colder than your toilet in winter. You can't even bring yourself to imagine the difficult level of climbing this mountain because it has steep edges that you can fall off and get buried in snow and ice. The harsh weather and winds one could imagine at the summit of Mount Everest at over 8,800 meters still pale in comparison to what you could experience on the summit of Mount Washington at less than a quarter of its height, at just over 1,900 meters. The freezing temperatures dropped to less than minus 40 degrees Celsius, with outrageous wind speeds enough to blow a human off its feet. It only makes sense why this summit is one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Even with the recorded top wind speed of 203 miles per hour, many athletes and tourists are still attracted to this place because of the constant snowfall, stunning beauty, and the challenge it presents. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you liked it. Let us know in the comments below about your favorite place to visit, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.